it cut out despite all that zooming. So part 2, I'm just gonna upload 2 videos. Start today, number 12. Even with your iPhone, even if it's just for practice, before we started even practicing vlogging, I did like, I must have done 150 periscopes, which is like a live. Like you could do a Facebook Live now. I think that wasn't even happening then. You can do a thing called Facebook Live where you filming yourself live to all your Facebook people. If you're gonna get on Periscope to that, and that's cool because you can always go back and delete those. It's live, you're gonna get really practiced, getting animated, getting an outline going before you get on the show. And I forced myself to do it every day too. So I got in that rhythm. It was one of the best things I ever did. When we started thinking about vlogging, we started trying to hold the phone out in front of us, did a little bit of editing, and then we said, you know what, we're gonna do this. And so then we invested in a little bit of equipment. Speaking of equipment, what y'all have been waiting for. What I do all my vlogging on is a Canon. That's what I'm doing this on, is a Canon G7X Mark II. For the wind, we get this little, hey Rebecca, oh, she's editing. And then, so forget that, okay, so we use a Joby GorillaPod tripod, which is a flexible tripod, so you can mount it on anything. You can hold it out for selfies. And then we use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is great because you can only, I think you pay like 20 bucks a month for it. And you're editing, you can cancel it at any time. And so it's not that much startup cost here, guys. We're looking at less than $1,000, but you might think that's a lot of money, but if you're serious about this, and this is something you really wanna do, you're gonna have to commit to it. You're gonna have to make a monetary investment. Less money than time, because you're gonna have to commit. At first, it's gonna take you at least 4 hours to edit a vlog. Stacy Jameson, our bus converting people, she's learning how to vlog right now, and it's taking her, she's learning the computer too at the same time, so it's taking her 4-6 hours a day to get out of edit, and it took us longer in the beginning. And to do good vlogs, even now, it takes us 4 to 6 hours a day. So it's a commitment. You can spread it between 2 people, but it's a commitment, and you have to commit it for a long time before you get some traction. Like Art and Bree, I've just committed, and they're going, they've been doing it now for several months, and they're just now getting to where like, okay, this could be an income stream for us. So you gotta be in it for the long haul, and you gotta commit and do it every day. Because it really hurts to not do it for one day. It hurts the monetization, it breaks trust with the fans, even though that sounds so small and so, really, it breaks trust. You just didn't vlog one day. Yes, people get in a habit, they get in a routine, they expect it to be there, and when it's not, they get out of routine and checking it. And it can really do this to your numbers. 14, probably one of the most important things, even though it's on the bottom, emotion follows motion. You don't feel like doing this every day. I don't feel like doing this. I'm up late now doing this and about to do a live show. It's like 9:45. It's gonna take me 30 minutes to an hour to set this up. And then I'm gonna do a live show, but how am I gonna get, and like if you see me on the vlogs, like I get amped up and excited, and it's who I am, but I'm not like that all day long. And I don't always feel like that when I hit the record button. But let me tell you, I felt worse before I hit that record button. You follow? You go through the motions. I don't want to do this. You hit record. The motions start coming. And you're like, yes. And you want to get amped up. And you want to get excited. Because who wants to watch blah, 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 blah. No. Get excited. There's only one dimension here. Okay? It's not like, don't use this as an example. This is an instructional video. Use my vlogs as an example. There's only one dimension, okay? And you want to be entertaining, so you can't think like the reality, like we're all there together. It's different. Like if you're sitting there talking with somebody, you can look around. It's 3D, see? But when you're on here, it changes things. Things need to be quick, to the point, because people are ready to just go on and move on to something else. So get excited. Emotion follows motion. That's it. I hope you get something out of it. This list is ever changing, so the link to this is ever changing, because I can update it and you guys can always go back to it. So I hope you get something out of it. Do let me know. Here, you know what? I challenge you. Go away from this starting in tomorrow, take your iPhone out and practice. If you're interested in doing this, practice for 7 days straight. I'm not saying turn it to a vlog. If you're interested in it, there's like apps on your phone you can edit. I'm not saying that's what needs to be done to go out onto the YouTubes, but just practice. Get on a Facebook Live or something, and then if it's something you want to do after 7 days, then consider heavily getting one of these video cameras, and then commit to 30 days. I tell you what, if you do that, let me know. You can contact me at abundantpermaculture.com, I think, /support. Just Google that, and that's our email address. Let me know. And even after the 7 days, if you want, you can send it to me, and if you want critique on it, I could probably give that to you, just depending on how busy I am at that time. And then that would be fun. And then definitely if you did 30, because I think if you do 30, most of the time you'll know if this is something you can do or not. All right, good luck.